Show up. Don't worry about anything else. Just show up. Eventually you'll catch on. Just go down there. Go down there.
Confidence and fear both require believing in something that hasn't happened yet. At a certain point, you have to consider that you're choosing to be afraid.
Like, you have no f***ing idea how great you really are. Because you are using such minimal of what you have.
If you guys don't start believing in yourselves, your life will be nothing for anyone to ever follow or want. You have to believe what you're doing is making a difference. Because if
you will realize that the desire to rest was just weakness. It was just the desire to take the path of least resistance, the downhill path, the easy path.
It's important that we celebrate our wins, we celebrate our lives, because it causes us to want the next bite. It keeps us hungrier, not the reverse.
No matter how big your dreams, you're gonna die. Everyone will move on. Do what you want. It sucks to not be liked, but it sucks more to not be yourself.
All about sacrifice. All about. People talk about discipline, but sometimes discipline is not enough. All about sacrifice.
But if you could just find a thing and work hard at that thing, you'll realize through that thing that you can get good at anything with time and effort.
The ambition comes from seeing what's out there that can be obtained. You know, when you see what's out there.
Once my mind said, you know what, let's not do this today. I said, well, since my mind went there, I redirected it and said, just for having that weak thought, we're gonna be on here for a while.
Wow, I did eat what I said I was going to today. I did get up when I said I was going to. I made the amount of phone calls. I treated people in such a way I promised myself. It's not just doing those things, it's rewarding it. It's being aware of it and stacking that up.
You don't get discipline from an external source. You have to get it from you. That's what self-discipline is. You get it from yourself. You get it from you.
You can barely decide to take any action at all and peel your eyes away from your phone for just a moment. It's so much easier to beat everyone else because most people are overweight, they're distracted, they're poor, they have so few skills because it has never been easier to start a business, to make money, to get in shape. It's just also never been easier to do nothing.
The hard part is getting up that hill, especially if you got a dad you're hiding from, especially if you feel like you're a loser or you never really had anything in your life that you could look back on and say, hey, I was really good at that. You know, and there's a lot of people out there listening to this. There's so many people that are in that starting point. Like the people that come up to you and say, I don't know what to do. What should I do? How do I do it?
Yeah.
How do I get going? But you're gonna have to figure it out, one foot in front of the other.
Because I just saw my guy in his space and I saw how happy he is with the success that he has. I don't want to be you or beat you. I want to take this energy and apply it to myself.
And then the spark is born. And no matter what happens, I'm never gonna be in this boat again. And you get up and you go, even if it gets knocked down, you just keep going, you're a wild man. And life has never been so sweet.
You have to take great pleasure in the fact that no one wants to be where the f you're at right now. Great pleasure in that. And what makes, it has to bring a passion out of you. It has to bring something very, very weird out of you, man. Like, people don't really understand what that is. When you're in the worst environment possible, the worst situation possible, and everybody's looking like, God, man, I hope this ends. And you see that. Time slows down and you see that. You're feeling that. Everybody has that look on their face like, God, this gotta go. I don't want to be here anymore.
And tell you, shut up and do the thing. And that is 100% what you need right there. Sometimes, when the motivation isn't high enough, your intention takes you here, you breathe in, breathe out, find that part of you that's Russian or Irish or Nigerian or whatever the fuck it is, that old shit, and go, fuck this, let's do this. Let's go. No logic, no reason, no like, oh, but this is true meaning, just fuck do it.
1 in 6 doesn't define who you are. What defines who you are is what you do when you 1 in 6. What the man you will fight for. Give everything you got today, not because of the scoreboard, but because when this game ends, you have a brother to call for life. knowing you gave everything you had. That's why you play as a Raven. That's why you fight as a Raven. That's why no matter what nobody on the outside says, fight your fight. David found a way to fight his fight.
That kind of recognition that tomorrow's not promised, you know, and just getting shaken out of thinking that you're going to have, you know, tomorrow.
That general ambition gives you anxiety, specific ambition gives you direction. There is nothing more anxiety inducing than I want to be better and I don't know what at and I don't know how.
Because no matter how much you improve, no matter how much you change who you are, it's not permanent. You'll just wake up and say, oh my God, man, you're David Goggins, you break records, you do this, you do that. People don't know, how are you able to just be so hard? I never turned the thing off. Because once it turns off, I go right back to the David Goggins that is. And that's the guy that I'm constantly fighting every day.
And so when you have that point of view, then literally the world becomes your library to help you to become better at your craft.
The world becomes your library to help you improve your craft, better your craft.
Yes, indeed.
We're gonna die, right? Eventually we're gonna die. But our legacy can live on. The impact can be non-perishable, forever. But it's gotta be built right. And we gotta take advantage of the time we have right now.
It's so easy.
Right, so easy.
It's so easy to talk about hate.
Yeah.
And so many people don't realize that in a group, you do it. You ping pong hate off of one another.
Yeah. Unless it's funny.
It can be funny hate.
I talk a lot about, 80-20, right? I spend 80% of my time thinking about the things that are amazing in my life that I'm grateful for, the beautiful things that I want to build and create, but I also spend 20% of my time kicking myself in the ass because otherwise you get really stagnant.
The mistakes happen on the easy side of life. You take the easy road, the easy path, there's a lot of mistakes over there. The hard journey, you don't make too many mistakes over here because it's too hard. You don't want to repeat it. So it's challenging.
It's just another one of those, like, George Orwell's got this great quote, like, seeing what's in front of one's nose takes a constant effort. Like, it's often much easier to see what's here than what's here. And I love that metaphor. Just
You have to find a dream that's so big that it overwhelms all of your fears and causes you to never give up.
The lives of your family are more important than the injury of your hamstring. And so when the game is more important than the injury itself, you don't feel that damn injury. Not at that
Round
time.
1, 738.
But now you know what giving your all is. And you will not succeed in business or any endeavor in life until that fight you just went through is applied to the same endeavor.
People judge a man like myself on what it really takes to extract greatness from nothing. It takes every bit of who you are if you choose that route. If you don't, Merry Christmas.
First one is you should just be yourself, not because it will make you more likable, it won't, but because it's only by being yourself that you'll find people who like you for who you really are rather than someone you're pretending to be.
But guess what? Get off the pity potty. Get your ass out the house. Stop being antisocial. No one is ever gonna have you in mind for anything if you're not seen and you're not on people's radars.
Impossible is nothing to somebody that tried. Everything that someone said was impossible has happened.
Yeah. It's certainly, well, listen, in 2020, with all the ways of recovering, all the things we know, with the
Our
science,
limitations create impossible.
There's two motivators, right? There's the gaining of pleasure, right? Wanting to go get something, chasing the dream. But then there's the avoidance of pain. And for a lot of champions, that's a pretty big driving force for them. And so at least for me, I leverage both of those things on me to get myself to take action.
There's no perfect way to live your 20s. You either live them up and become an underskilled 30-year-old, or you work them up and become an underlived 30-year-old. You just have to figure out which you'd rather be, accept the trade-offs, and know that there are no do-overs.
And he told me discipline is doing what you hate to do, but do it like you love it.
doing what you hate to do, but do it like you love it. That is a great quote. And if you can do that, you can be successful in anything.
Yo, you know me.